Science Today, we're going to look at a special lady called Rachel Carson. Now, Rachel is special because, number one, she discovered lots of things about oceans. Let's have a little look about what she did. There we are. Scientists and inventors. Rachel, wow, look at these animals. Has anybody seen these animals? I am going to describe what Rachel Carson learned about ocean habitats and what she found out about water pollution, okay? So you're going to collect samples of water, you're going to record your results, and you're going to compare things. So who was she? Rachel Carson was an American scientist who studied the ocean and the environment. She was born in 1907 and died in 1964. 1964, 57 years old. Oh, nearly as old as me. Ocean habitats then. In her book, The Sea Around Us, Rachel Carson described the habitats of the ocean. She was a great scientist and studied the ocean all her life. She used her research to write her book. Scientists today even think her book was important to them today. She was one of the first people to use the word and phrase called ecosystem and food chain. What is an ecosystem? What's a food chain? The things she found about the ocean were exciting and certainly very interesting. So, Rachel Carson described an ocean food chain started with tiny plants and animals called plankton. Oh, a food chain. We did this, food chain. The little animal is eaten by a bigger animal, which is eaten by a bigger animal, which is eaten by a bigger animal, which is bigger. Okay, so many people had never heard of the idea of a food chain before and were fascinated by the way the animals were connected. So out of these, these are the little ones. So the prawns eat the little ones. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, they're krill. They're called all prawns. So can you order the ocean animals to show their food chain? Okay, let's have a look. What's here? What's here? Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll start with this one. Plankton. That's the littlest one. Which one of these animals eats the plankton? The krill. There you go. Now, what animal eats the krill? The mackerel or the tuna, the blue whale, the great shark? I don't think the shark's here. That's too small. So it's one of these two fishes, the tuna or the mackerel. The mackerel. So the tuna eats the mackerel. Who eats the tuna? The blue whale, the great white shark. The great white shark. The basking shark and the blue whale both eat this. There's the food chain. So, like any other chain, what happens when the chain breaks or there's no animals in the ocean? Oh dear. She found some problems. She noticed that when the water of the ocean had chemicals in it, and the animals that lived in the ocean got the chemicals inside them. And she found out that a lot of the chemicals from the land ended up in the ocean. It rained on the land and all the water ended up in the ocean. So the chemicals worked on the land but ended up in the water and then killed the animals in the water. Wow. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go and find some water around you. Get a little glass, collect 3 samples of water and see what you find out around you. Do you have a pond? Do you have a fountain? Have a look and fill in the sheet and if there's any difference. So don't forget, we need to protect our oceans. Chemicals that are on the land end up in the water. This is what she found out. So we need to keep these oceans clean and tidy, because if they're not, the food chain will break. So let's have a look at the work that you're going to do for me. Let's have a look at what you're going to do. Go and collect 3 water samples from around you. Are they all the same? Are they different? Draw it. Why do you think they're different? If they're different, what does this tell us about how chemicals get into the ocean? Something are sprayed on the ground. The something washes the chemicals over into the fill in the missing words. Then, for a bit of fun, let's have a look at these animal body parts. Suckers, paw, hoof, talon, trunk, tusk, pouch, horns, tail, wing. What animals are these from? Do you know what animals they're from? Because you're going to find out. So, here you go. Put the animal body part in there, draw it, or cut and paste. Name the animal, octopus, and have you seen one? So, this is what you have to fill in. I hope you enjoy your work today. See you later, children.